In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 quality stocks with huge revenue growth, and for MMTLP, we're going to be looking at some important and urgent action that you personally could take right now, and there is a deadline for that as well, which is fairly imminent. So before we get started, let's have a look at what's happening in the market. So from Market Watch, we can see here the stock market today, the Dow Jones falls 150 points, S&P 500 and the Nasdaq are lower. Yesterday was a good day in the markets, and gold and silver are also easing from earlier records. And from Reuters, we can see right now Wall Street is ticking lower. The reason is due to Powell offering no guidance on a rate outlook, so a little bit of uncertainty there. In terms of the jobless claims and layoffs, these are still low unofficially, that is, and Wall Street is not seeing any pressure in the markets and because of the jobless claims. However, obviously there is still some uncertainty with regard to the government shutdown. So in terms of stock news, we know great news also covered in yesterday's video with regard to AMD. They've just posted their best 3-day gain in 9 years, up close to 43%. So congratulations to everybody holding AMD, which has been featured a number of occasions on the channel. And in other stock news shared in the Discord earlier today, first of all, ticker symbol NVO, they are buying Acro, so keep an eye out on ticker symbol AKRO. So that was going up nicely, and also ticker symbol GAP, they announced a multi-year partnership with Google Cloud, so keep an eye on ticker symbol GAP. Lithium stocks were rallying, and also in terms of one of the stocks going down quite significantly, Ferrari, ticker symbol RACE, and a trading halt on GLTO with a huge trading volume, so potential squeeze there for GLTO. Before we get started, I'd like to take 1 minute of your time to share more details about the Trading Secrets Discord, and once you join, you'll get access to our daily stock alerts, the weekly watch list shared prior to trading on the Monday, also the $1 Million Challenge, and much more. And for some of the members, I also share my buy and sell alerts live. These include swing trades, and they also include long-term holds. In terms of the weekly watch list, these are our calls that are also recorded weekly with some tremendous returns, including LAES up over 152%, RUM up over 51%, and many more, but obviously not all calls are successful. We've had a $2,000 Discord update, and this includes live breaking news. It also includes why a stock is moving, analyst rating, FDA news, halt, stack pools, and much more to help in your trading decisions. We have a new top ranked stocks DD channel with well over 30 stocks now for number 1 rated buy stocks. And finally, you can also join us in the famous $1 Million Challenge, where we use compound return investing, looking at 201 trades with a return of 3.5%. Let's now have a look at 5 quality stocks with huge revenue growth, and first one has been featured recently on the channel, ticker symbol MU, also known as Micron Technology, and the projected revenue growth here we're looking at is 35.2%, or currently reaching all-time highs, with more growth I expect to come, and I also expect this to hit the $200 mark very soon. So in terms of a reminder about the company, Micron Technology is a company that designs, develops and manufactures memory and storage products in the United States and worldwide, and we know that the stock has been surging recently. If we have a look at the chart for the year to date 2025, up over 129%, currently trading $192.79 with a market cap of just in excess of $216 billion. The second stock has also been featured on a number of occasions on the channel, ticker symbol HIMS, also known as HIMS and HERS, and we're looking at revenue growth approximately 61.8%, which is extremely impressive. Net margin just above 5.8%. And if we have a look at the profile of HIMS and HERS Health, this is a company that operates as a telehealth platform, and it connects consumers to licensed healthcare professionals in the United States and United Kingdom, and also internationally, and doing exceptionally well. So if we have a look at the chart for 2025, up and also an impressive 136.81%, but we can also see extreme levels of volatility. And just prior to March 2025, it was up over $70, and then it went as low as $30. So a great buying opportunity there. Market cap of $12.94 billion, and currently in good momentum. If we have a look at the third stock, which is lesser known, ticker symbol SEZL, also known as Sezzle. This has got projected revenue growth of 66.3% and a net margin 25.2%. So let's have a look at an overview of the company profile. So this is a company that operates as a technology label payments company primarily in the United States and Canada. They offer payment solutions in store and online retail stores throughout, with proprietary payment solutions that connect consumers to merchants, and currently in great momentum in the chart. We have a look here for the year 2025. At one point it was trading close to the $200. There has been a pullback right now and currently trading at $80.90, but over the year 2025 up very close to an 89%, and market cap just in excess of $2.76 billion. So keep an eye on SEZL, which has got excellent projected revenue growth. And the fourth one is ticker symbol EVR, also known as Evercore. Revenue growth here 17.6% and a net margin of 14.3%. So in terms of the company profile, EVR, also known as Evercore, is a company that together with its subsidiaries operates as an independent investment banking firm in the Americas, Europe, Middle East, Asia and also Africa, and has two key segments which include investment banking as well as equities. So if we have a look at the chart here for the year to date 2025, we can see the stock is up over 13.58%. Market cap just in excess of $12.39 billion, currently trading at $314.84. It's also a dividend paying stock, and the key date there for you is October the 22nd for everybody holding that stock right now. And the last one is also a stock that has been featured previously on the channel. This is a gold related stock, ticker symbol NEM, also featured on the channel on a number of occasions, also known as a Newmont Mining. If we have a look at the chart for this, we can see there was a tremendous buying opportunity earlier in the year, but a revenue growth just in excess of 13%, net margin 29.1%. So in terms of company profile, the company is involved in the production and exploration of gold properties and also explores for copper, silver, zinc, lead and other metals. So a huge company founded in 2016. If we have a look at the year chart for 2025, up a very impressive 130.79%, currently trading at $85.90. And when we initially covered this on the channel, it was trading closer to the $40 mark, and we can see right now also a dividend paying stock, market cap just in excess of $94 billion. So keep an eye out also for ticker symbol NEM. Let's have a look at MMTLP, an important message and an urgent call to action. So shout out first of all here to Danielle, who's posted critical deadline is approaching. So with regard to broker dealers, they are required to retain all communications relating to the firm's business, including internal messages, client communications, trade inquiries, and these must be kept for 3 years. So the first 2 years must be readily accessible. However, we are well past the 2 years, so that is correct. But we are now 60 days away from the 3 years, including all the brokers, including Schwab, TDA, etc., who can then dump your records officially without any comeback. So you can now get on the record to request those documents. So, and if you do that, then they are obliged to keep them and not under any obligation then to dump them. So Schwab did not argue in terms of court against Scott, and they told Scott with regards to the recording line when he was told that the halt in the trading halt, there was a 100x in the dark pools pre-market trading on December the 9th 2022, and he was told that, but they also never denied it. So it's kind of indirectly acknowledged. And she goes on to say, if you purchase MMTLP through brokers such as TDA, you communicated with TDA and you want to preserve the messages and the records in case you ever need to take legal action in the future, then you need to have those messages preserved. And what you can do is ask for the records before the key date, and that is the 9th of December 2025, and that ensures that you have a legal right to take any legal steps in terms of your account messages. So if you did buy your shares through a broker such as TDA, get your trading records now, and they will then be preserved. So review your trades one by one, look at any rejected codes, keep a record of them, and also look for a message where they may or may not say a sentence such as, "We're sorry, but at this time there is no market for this symbol you've entered." So if they say that, that's important, because it is not true, and the reason why there was a market for MMTLP until the 9th of December 2022. So they were, if they're saying that, they were potentially dumping shares and emptily in case there was a squeeze. So potential evidence there. So we know with regard to Ron Fleming and the conversation with Scott, that he stated that MMTLP was trading at 100x, which is equivalent to, at that time, to $290 per share in the pre-market dark pools. So let's have a look at a reaction now to this message from Scipio, who stated he's going to thank Miss Spears for pointing this out, and it also goes on to say important records are about to get deleted for probably all of the investors out there, and it's likely that brokers have already started deleting the records. So you do have time now to do something about it. And what is at risk of getting deleted? So first of all, it will be trade executions, timing parties, trade confirmations, routing logs, broker instructions, execution system records, and much more. And what he goes on to say, he has now sent his notice to his broker through the message center, and if they now decide to delete any documents, he can now then use the power to hold them accountable for spoliation of evidence. So you still have time, so go ahead and contact your broker, give them this notice, and hopefully you will get a copy of your records. You'll be able to preserve your records and obviously do this in writing. And finally, if you'd like to join us in the Discord, get a copy of all our daily stock alerts as well as a weekly watch list, and join us in the challenge. Details are in the description below. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.